young man. It's so good to see you. Good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Great
Pleasure
to
to be
meet.
here.
Great to meet you. How are you?
I'm doing
Yeah.
all right.
How's the week treating you? Tell me a little bit about your week and the promotion around distance.
Oh, it's been crazy. It's been busy, but it's been a welcome distraction for sure.
um, I talked to the people from the promotions office because I just wanted to take a minute right after this whole song has come out and after seeing you promoting it, after seeing the interview on Howard Stern and seeing the numbers and the number one song on the rock charts and stuff, to congratulate you, even though it's a bittersweet kind of congratulations sentiment and feeling because of the passing of your father. In the name of everyone in Colombia who was a big fan of Eddie's, I just really wanted to take a few minutes of your time to thank you for such a wonderful homage and such a wonderful song, sir.
Oh, thank you so much. That means the world. Thank
It
you.
it would be great if you took me through the process of writing this song, of making the video. I know this is like a very common question that you get throughout the press junkets, but since it's a special occasion for Colombia, South America, it would be great to hear you talk about your father and this particular song coming from you, sir.
Yeah, sure. I had written the song over the years. My dad had struggled with his health numerous times, and it would get better and it would get worse, and emotionally is a very tough thing to deal with. And I eventually wrote that song, and um, throughout the years, and then I recorded it with a batch of everything. I recorded maybe 28 songs for my album, and a bunch of songs kind of fell off the wayside to focus on later. And Distance was one of those songs. But then when everything happened a month and a half ago, I thought it was right to finish it up and release it for Dad, and have the proceeds go to his favorite charity, and everything is just and put out a nice video so it can be a sort of a tribute thing for everybody to take part in.
Who produced the album?
Elvis Basquet, he's a really great friend. He's done things like Alter Bridge, and they're great friends too. He's just wonderful.
Were there any other inspirations in terms of sound, in terms of the music that you listen to every day?
In terms of sound, I guess just inspiring me to do this in general. Foo Fighters and Nine Inch Nails are big inspirations, just because Dave and Trent, respectively, really inspire me in how they kind of created their projects. And like everybody, when they think of those bands, they think of them for the most part because it started with them alone, and that's kind of what's happening with Mammoth WVH.
What are the plans that you have for promoting this new album? You got Distance, which has made it massively big in the States. Here in Colombia, we're also playing it as well, even on pop radio, which, I work for the X 103.9 FM. We're a pop station, but it's like, we're such big fans of the song and of Eddie that we said, oh my God, we just, we got to put this on the radio. We got to let people know. But what are the plans for promoting the album? Do you look forward to playing it live if this whole vaccine thing, finally lets us out of the house?
Yeah, once we're able to, I can't wait to get out there. It'll be a wonderful thing. I think when the album does come out, we have some plans that can help stave off until we can be all together again. Got some fun ideas, so we certainly won't be lacking content as time goes on. So there'll be plenty for people to watch and see as time goes.
When one of the things that really caught my attention was not only the fact that the music started selling, it became big seller, it went all the way up there with all the music that's coming out right now that isn't necessarily rock and roll, which is also a breath of fresh air for every single one of us, but also you managed to get the sales and everything that happens in terms of retail connected to streams. Which one do you prefer? I mean, it's a kind of a dumb question, but or what's your opinion about what's going on in terms of the changing of formats and moving towards this streaming reality?
Yeah, I think it's obvious that just with technology, obviously everything's going to start moving digitally. But I still, if I enjoy a song or an album, I always make sure to purchase it via like iTunes or get a, I collect vinyl, so I just love to make sure I support the artist because I don't think streaming fully does that enough.
Is there a particular song or album by your father that you enjoy better than others?
I think in the David Lee Roth era, Fair Warning might be my favorite, and in the Hagar era, uh, I grew up with Balance a lot, but also For Unlawful Carnal Knowledge is a great one too. I like that one a lot.
That's my favorite album. For Lawful Carnal Knowledge is like, how old was I? I was 14 years old when that album came out, and I remember seeing Pound Cake on MTV and just going crazy, seeing your father with the drill and the whole thing. It was like, oh man. And then, once Right Now came out, I was, changed forever because I had very little knowledge of your father when I was a kid in the 80s. But once the 90s got started and I heard the piano, I also, found a great pianist in who he was, because he was such an accomplished pianist as well.
Oh yeah, he was phenomenal on the piano. He was always so fun to watch.
Yeah. Once again, Wolfgang, I don't want to take any more of your time because really the reason why I wanted to talk to you was to say hello, to congratulate you, to tell you that we really felt sorry about the passing of your father this year. Those of us who were fans, those of us here in Colombia who never got to see him perform live and who always looked forward to seeing him in the near future with Van Halen. I guess the only reason I wanted to do this was to let you know that on behalf of the entire country, we're very sorry about it, and we're very happy about distance at the same time. So just a few minutes of your precious time to once again thank you for the music and wish you all the best to you and your family.
Thank you very much. You as well. This was a pleasure.
Goodbye, Wolfgang. It's been great.
Have a good one.
Take care. Bye.